Happy Monday. All right, I am filming this because I did a boo-boo and showed the address on the box that I got from Andrea at Arkansas Gals, and I don't want to do that, so I'm retaping my video. So I did not follow my regular programming for last week. I had various things happening during the week that put me off my schedule. So I decided to work on what I felt like working on, and that was my March UFO project. So I got it done, and I'm very happy with it. And then I also got my tree skirt done last night. So I'm very happy with having those two projects finished. I got the Carolina Moore block made yesterday also for March. So those are three things I got finished for the month. I mean, I'm done with them now. So I can then continue on with my working on the projects for 1 hour a day. And I still have 9 projects that I'm working on without the Carolina Moore and the March block UFO challenge. Doing the UFO challenge through Crazy Moose Fabrics. Every month she picks a letter, and the letter for March was F, which was my squirrel wall hanging, which is 18 inches by 38 inches. The pattern I got from Blue Rooster Farms YouTube channel. Came in 3 different sections, 3 different videos. First video she had done was an acorn, a 4.5-inch unfinished block for an acorn. She did a whole bunch of different 4.5-inch blocks, I guess, throughout the year. And for this project, she used the acorn block. Her second video for this project was the Cornelius the Squirrel block with all of the cutting instructions and how to put it together, which I needed that video in order to put Cornelius together. So I had to, I just figured to keep going while I was going because it was getting complicated and I needed the video, and I just decided to keep trucking on, and that's what I did. And so the third video was how to put those blocks together into a table runner or wall hanging, and making the star block around the acorn, and you know, the other instructions for the borders. So I decided to watch all 3 videos and follow the instructions, and I just continued with that last week and got that finished. And I will show it to you. So I had a lot of fun quilting this also. So here he is. Here is Cornelius the Squirrel with his acorns. The fabrics were all from my scraps. This was from my stash, but the rest of this was from my scraps. I used a lot of my 10-inch blocks and 8-inch blocks for this. So this is, we used a flying goose 4 at a time method for making those, which is awesome. Very good instructions. This guy has tiny pieces. There are some pieces here, like the corner there, and the corner here, that are 3/4 of an inch. But it just was fabulous, and there were different techniques in here for how to put there was a lot of snowballing, but this was snowballed with the piece going different way. When you flipped it up, then you got that longer edge there on the extended piece, instead of just having your snowball, you know, like that. So this was really cool. I added some zigzagging here, black on the bottom of his chinny chin chin, to give him some depth. And I just added a little bit of quilting on there for his fur. And that I did some cross hatch here for the caps on the acorns. And also on that one. And then just had a great time. I'd lay it out, look at it, and say, all right, where do you want me to quilt next? And that's what I did. So I had some problems with nesting of the threads on the back. I am not sure why. I was pulling all the threads up to the top before I started stitching, so I'm not sure why that happened, but my machine does need maintenance. So I need to take it to the shop to have its regular maintenance done. It's been telling me to do maintenance, and I know it's time for the maintenance. So we'll see. It'll probably work better after that. I also got my free gift. I won a prize. I feel like Christmas Story with the lamp with the leg. I won the prize. So I got my prize in the mail, and I'm not going to show you the box because it has an address on it that I had. That's why I'm having to do this video, because I showed the address and I don't want to do that. So anyway, this was in the box, this bag. I had taken this out. It came out very difficultly. It's very tight in there with this plastic. It comes with all these different embroidery threads that are of various colors of creams and whites and reds and burgundies and different shades of blue. Have a hoop. And you know I'm trying to learn embroidery. This is going to be wonderful on my journey. Has little scissors. It has embroidery needles. It has a needle keeper, which is beautiful. It has a threader. And it has this, which you sew one flower a day for 365 days, and you will have this done. And it has a book that shows you the stitch guide for this. And I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. This is going to be fabulous. This is going to be a fabulous journey on my embroidery learning. So I'm looking forward to that very, very much. And thank you, Andrea. I couldn't believe it, because I was thinking, oh, that would be so great to do. That's like doable. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm not sure when I'm starting it, but it will be sometime this year, and then I'll work on it through next year, right? So anyway, that's on my agenda. And then I also got done with my tree skirt. Tree skirt number 1. I'll be working on tree skirt number 2 for an hour this week. But I wanted to share with you tree skirt number 1. And I used scrap bindings strips for this that I had black and navy blue, and it got great. So I got done with hand sewing the binding on there last night, and and I did the cutting of the circle also yesterday. So that's what I got done. I can't remember if I don't think I showed you my Carolina Moore. Here's my Carolina Moore March block. Light purple, dark purple. I changed out the light pink and dark pink for purple, and I changed out the yellow for orange in her instructions. I do have light blue. This was February, and this was January. So I'm caught up on my Carolina Moore block of the month. caught up on the Carolina Moore block of the month. I have my March UFO challenge that I'm doing through Crazy Moose Fabrics. I have my March project done and submitted to her. And I have tree skirt number 1 finished. So my plan moving forward for this week is to work an hour on all my 9 projects that I have in the lineup. So I will talk to you later, probably the end of the week, and let you know how all of those projects are coming along and show you an update on all of them. So hang in there and let me know how your week went yesterday. Did you follow your plan for what you were doing? Or did everything go askew like it did for me? Although I got some finishes out of it, even though it went askew. So let me know what you have planned for this week and how your week last week went also. All right, I'll talk to you later in the week. Bye.